What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Dave's RC, episode 5, Toe the Line. I'm your host, Dave. What's going on, guys? How you guys doing? Well, that's good. That's good. Sorry, I am a little late. Man, I have shit everywhere, you guys. I have to organize this stuff, man. It's crazy. Late to my own party, man. I was actually wanting to come a little bit early so that I could finish early, because my wife wants to go out. Live from Dave's bathroom, toilets in the corner. Don't forget to flush and wash your hands. Yeah. Is Jeff yelling again? Jeff's yelling again. Roy. Hey, that was a nice flight on the what was that, the Seafire or whatever it was there, aka Lawn Dart. Is Eric in here yet? What's up? Oh, okay, so now I've had this guy as a subscriber for quite some time. His name is JG Dav. And for the longest time, I had a hell of a time trying to figure out what he was trying to say there. And I heard Pilot Ryan last week on the show. He was trying to pronounce his name. He's like JG Dav. I was like, wait a minute, that must be JG Dav. I was like, oh man, because that's funny, because that's the way I used to pronounce it back in the day too. That's funny as shit. He's been a subscriber. You've been a subscriber for years, man. Like legit years. He's one of my oldest subscribers by far. Trick Mustang. Yep, you guys got number. You have a number now, Trick Mustang. I'm sure you guys can see it on the side of me over here. You guys probably watched the video earlier on what the giveaway is today. Jeff, I would shit like 5 bricks if you won both of these and you had the MiG and the Warthog. I honestly think that they're good giveaway things, man. They're small. It's a small box. It's going to be cheap on the shipping, or I should say inexpensive. It's not going to be that bad. They're the perfect little thing to send out. And I'll be sending your t-shirt with yours, Jeffrey. I'll be sending you a t-shirt with it. Everybody, yeah. So I'm going to send out all the main winners, and then I keep saying that I'm going to start trickling out the t-shirts, but oh my God, man, by the time I get all the main stuff shipped out, it's like I don't even want to go to the post office anymore. You have no idea what it's like. You go from not ever having to go to the post office to being there like 3 days in a row on the first. It's not fun, dude. It's not fun. And shipping really isn't all that cheap, man. It's actually quite pricey, especially if you cross over to the West Coast, over the Mississippi. For some reason, they like charging you outrageous prices just for going past the Mississippi out west. It cost me almost, it was like, damn, I can't remember. It was like 140, 130. It was either 130 or 160 bucks for me to send out Wreck-'em Roy's Dynam P47 that I sold them. More than the damn plane. The shipping cost was more than what I paid for the plane. But it's in good hands now, and I have more space. I wouldn't be able. I couldn't have that P47 right now, you guys. This thing right here. Oh my God, here it is, guys. Oh, it's the beast. This thing is so sexy, man. It's fucking huge, you guys. It's huge. I didn't realize how big it was until I brought it upstairs and put it in this room. And I was like, shit. I was like, that's pretty big. Like, I definitely don't have room for that right now. What in the hell was I thinking? I definitely don't have room for this. Like, fucking get a grip, Dave. What the hell are you doing? Unreal, man. Like, you have no room for that. What are you thinking? Oh shit, man. Oh man. So I'm gonna have to run out to the kitchen and grab I have to grab the scissors and a postcard because there are three. I got 3 guys that need to go in the hat, so I have to make numbers for them. Oh yeah, and this time, what I did last time was I was drawing the name out, so I would pull the name out, right, and I'd look at it, but I wasn't showing you guys. And I think it's fair that I should pull the number out and show you guys because I drew like 3 or 4 times last week before we actually pulled like a legit winner. So Eric, what's up, man? I just want to make sure that you guys see it and you're like, oh, we know that that guy's not here. He's not here. Then we'll put it down here. We're not going to put it back in the hat. So we almost, we can draw it again for Christ's sakes. So we'll set it here, draw another one. I'll show it to you guys. Even though I'm an honest guy and I wouldn't do that to you guys, there are no favorites here when it comes to the contest winners. You either win it or you don't. I have to say, the more subscribers I get, the worse the odds get for you guys. But it seems that some of the same people end up being right there in the mix. Jeff's Custom. I can't remember if he won. Jeff's won something on Skip's channel. He won something else. I can't remember exactly what it was. Was it the Boozer plane? No, it wasn't the Boozer plane. He won something else. I can't remember. But yeah, guys. So I'm gonna go grab a postcard real quick. I'll come back with the scissors, and I got to put 3 more numbers into the hat. They're not here right now, except the only one that's here right now. Well, Eric Quinn. Is Eric Quinn here? Eric Quinn, are you in his house? Not here yet. Okay, and then Trick Mustang, I know you're in here. I saw you just a few moments ago. Make sure you guys stay in here, man. There's Eric Quinn. Awesome, Eric. Okay, all right. I was just making sure you were here, buddy. Eric, what's your number? Do you remember your number? I have it right here. I just want to make sure you remember. Skip, what are you doing, man? How you doing? Yep, there's Trick Mustang. I knew I saw you in here earlier. My buddy Skip's in here, man. Now, Skip and me and Skip go back to the very beginning. I mean, I've known Skip longer than anyone. I met Skip right when I first started my channel. Somebody was making a comment about him, and I jumped to his defense and said, you know what? Don't worry about those kind of assholes, man. It means nothing. They're nothing. They're just bored little pieces of shit sitting behind their computer, have nothing better to do than to put people down. And me and Skip have been friends ever since. He is my brother from another mother. Keep it PG. Whoa, what's going on? Who's doing stuff? Who's doing the stuff? Who's doing the bad stuff? Skip Built is number 33, aren't you? 33. No, Skip, you're number 31. Pilot Ryan is number 33. Oh. Did I say something wrong? Oh, did I drop an F-bomb? Oh, God. That's what I have you moderators for. My bad, guys. Yeah, I know. I got to stop doing that. I really have to stop doing that. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, Lee, you're right. Thank you, buddy. Stupid. So dumb. All right, I'll be right back. Yep, I know. I already got one started. You guys. The switch, yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. I apologize for the potty mouth. Literally, it just slips. I want to show you guys what I found the other day. I was going through our change. We had this giant change jar. It's like this big. And I saw a dime in there that looked a little bit more shiny, a little bit different than the others. And then I remembered all the way back to those days watching Sesame Street. You know, one of these things doesn't belong here. And sure enough, man, I found a 1963 silver dime Denver print. Now, this one could legit. It's either one or the other. This thing can be worth $15 or it could be worth $500. I have to send it in to see if it's the $500 one and have it minted. But even though if I minted it, I can't remember exactly how much it was. It was like 10 or 15 bucks or something like that. But if it's the other one and if it's the rare Denver print one, then it's worth $500 and more. And there was another guy in there that had one. He was asking a lot more for his. I don't know why. Maybe he had a higher grade or something on his when he got it graded. But yeah, while I was out today, I picked up some stuff to finish up this 262. So I ended up grabbing some sandpaper, 100 grit sandpaper. Roy said 120 and RC Weaven said 80. So I split the difference and I got the 100 grit. So I'm agreeing with both of you. I think you're both right. All right. I got to put some numbers in this hat. All right. So we've got 59. All right, you guys. Just make sure. How many people we got in here? We got 27. Is that like my number, man? That's it? That's all I'm getting is 27? I'm surprised Pilot Ryan's not in here. All right, guys. I'm pretty sure that you guys watched the video earlier, but this is what we're giving away tonight, you guys. Like I said, I like how simple, light, and easy it is to ship. It's just bang, bang, bang. I almost picked out a trainer plane today. It was like a 1.1 meter or 1.2 meter trainer plane today. I almost did that one. It was actually less too. It would have been less than this one, but it was in a big box, man. It was in a really long box, and I was like, shit, that's just gonna cost too much to ship. Shirts, if you live in the United States, it only cost me about $5 or $6 to ship, depending on where you live. Packages like this package will probably cost me about $20 or $30 to ship for this box here. maybe a little less for Jeff's down there. And then for a box like something that the Arrows P47 comes in, and if it's on this side of the Mississippi towards the East Coast, probably about 50 to 60 bucks to ship, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. But if you start heading out towards the West Coast with long packages, it's not so much the fact that they're big or they're heavy, it's the length. The length is what makes you have to pay more money because it takes up more real estate. So it's not even based on weight at that point. They're charging you because the box is a rectangle instead of a square, and they get less real estate. So with your box being there, so they charge you more for that reason. Roy, what happened? What happened to Roy? Somebody hurt Roy's feelings. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, Eric. Yep. It is. It is about, yeah, it is. That's exactly what they were saying that they were trying to say is that it's volume over weight once you get to the Mississippi. Before you get to the Mississippi, it's weight over volume. So there's no equal, it's either one or the other. It's like how many are in here now? 26. Why do we keep dropping people? Are you serious? I hope people aren't having issues getting into the stream. Last week I know some of you guys were having a hard time with it, and the fact is that I didn't have it connected to the right internet last week, you guys. So it probably wasn't letting people come in the way they should have been coming in. Like everybody comes in, like say if I had 40 people in here and they're like, well, you can't have any more people, the internet recognizes that you can't have any more people in there, or people are going to start buffering. So it recognizes that, and it says, no, we're not letting any more people go into your stream because you're going to start, lagging, and your system's going to, lag, and people are going to buffer. But when I'm on the right internet, I can have as many people in here as I possibly can. 28. We're back up to 28 again. So, oh my God, here it is again, you guys. The two people that would make 30, Pilot Ryan, Mary Boozer. Those two. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, is Delaware in here? Oh man, I hope Delaware's in here. See, this is what concerns me is Delaware. Me and him were talking today. He's definitely going to be here, but the thing is what if he's having an issue trying to get on? Bert, Craft King farted. Yeah. Craft King. Oh my God. That's too much. Sorry, well, I don't know where Mary Boozer is. Like I said, him and Pilot Ryan, those two always show up fashionably late. Every week. Ryan comes in probably about the 20 to 25 minute mark, and Mary Boozer's either right before him or right after. What's happening? Buy it online. Yes, that's another good thing. Yeah, that's another thing that I could do. When I order from Motion RC, see if I do a giveaway through Motion RC. Like lately, it's been through Horizon and through the local through the local hobby store. Shit, I was just reading a message and I lost my train of thought. Eric, picking up the poo. Oh man, yeah. So the rule is when he deuces, you pick it up. And I think when the kids bring him out there, they're like, when he deuces, we're not picking it up. Dad can go pick it up. So yeah. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Punish him What? The only thing that I could do to hurt that kid's feeling is take his iPad away or his video game away. I'll just pick up the poop. I don't want to deal with that shit. Yeah, my daughter won't even take the dog out. He's too much for her. He is a handful, man. He is a strong dog. He's almost pulled my shoulder out of socket before. I mean, he's a strong dog, and she can't handle him. My son can barely handle him, but he does it because he knows that it's a hard thing to do. So his thinking is that if it's a really hard thing to do and he can actually do it, then he's achieved something. So that's the way he thinks in his head, which is it's kind of cool. That's cool. Yeah. So you achieved something. Yeah, that's a hard dog to try to control, and you did it. Now pick his poop up too. Let's see if you can do that. There is a part two to that job. Oh yeah, dads do all the dirty work, man. You ain't lying, man. My dad did the dirty work when I was growing up, and I do the dirty work now. When I was growing up, it wasn't like this. I actually enjoyed helping my father. I actually enjoyed, you know, helping my dad do stuff. He's gonna go work on the car, man. Oh man, I wanted to be right there helping him do it. Anything and everything that I could help him with, I wanted to be right there. You need a wrench, you need me to unbolt something, you need me to take something apart, put something together. You know, oh, we're going out to clean dog shit in the backyard. Let's go, man. It's just helping my dad was satisfying. But he's not a very grateful person. He kind of almost expected it. It's like you're doing it anyway. No thank you or no nothing. I'm out here and I'm being happy and I'm picking up dog poo with you, man. The least you could do is smile. The least you could do is smile. Maybe tell a joke or something. I don't know. We are cleaning up dog shit, however. 32 peeps up in here. Pilot Ryan, I told you what I say. What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? What did I tell you about the minute marker for Pilot Ryan? What did I tell you? Between what and what? I nailed it on the head, man. Ryan's on time. That's what I said. That's what I was saying, man. Ryan usually comes in fashionably late, between 20 and 25 minutes. And here he is at 22 minutes in the house. What's up, Ryan? Good to have you in here, man. I was gonna say good to see you, but I can't see you, bro. I can't see you right now. What am I thinking? I can't see you guys right now. All right, guys, we got 34 people in here. I'm gonna roll with this because I'm taking off early tonight because my wife wants me to take her out, and I usually take her out every weekend. She works her butt off all week long, and the one thing that we get to do, the one thing that we love doing together, and that's bowl. We go bowl every weekend, so. And she gets to have a drink and kind of cut loose, and then I get to be the designated driver because I don't drink. So yeah, I have fun, and I get to bowl. So there's nothing funner than that for me. Bowling, I love bowling. So yeah, guys. If they're not in here, did hold on one second, guys, before I jump into this. I still haven't seen what's his face yet, you guys. Delaware. I still haven't seen Delaware pop up. What's gonna be new? What are you gonna have, Ryan? What do you got? What do you got? Might have a new one for tomorrow, he says. What's that? Oh, really? Oh, really? Ryan, you probably haven't seen the video yet, but you got to see what I got today. You can't buy this plane anymore, okay? This plane is not for sale anymore. They don't make it anymore. Apparently they make a smaller like UMX version of it, but they don't make this plane anymore. And this thing is ready to go. All I need is to hook a radio up to it and it's ready to go. It has everything except for the battery and the radio. I'm going to show you right now, man. It's the freaking beast, bro. Do you see it? This thing is a monster, and it's taking up all my room in my bedroom or in my RC room. It's massive. Yeah, right. Whoa is right, dude. And it's honestly, Brian. When I say it's a plug and play, bro. When I say it's a legit plug and play, it is a plug and play. It even has the receiver battery already in it. A nice Pulse 2S 7.4 volt battery in it. Ready for this, Ryan? $300. Lights out, bro. Lights out. It is a beast. It's massive. It barely fit in my Jeep. I could barely fit it in my Jeep. I couldn't believe. I was like, so I'm thinking he's gonna like 6, maybe 700, because it has everything. Everything. It's electric too. It's got everything. It's got a big 60 size motor on it. It's got a 100 amp Castle Creations ESC. It's got an 8-channel Spectrum receiver in it. It's got a gyro in it. I mean, this thing is like, it's got everything. $300. I thought he was going to say like $700. When he said 300, I said, I'll be right back. I will be right back. Oh man, I'm excited. I can't wait. I can't wait to get this thing out. I had it out today. I cleaned it all off. I wiped it all down. She's really pretty. Like the person that owned this before me, his name is Dave also, and he's one of the head guys up at the AMA field here in New Gloucester, Maine, up at the Sky Streakers AMA club. And this belonged to him, and he brought it to Ray and Robin's Hobby, which is the local hobby store that I go to, and put it up there and said, if anybody wants to buy it, go ahead and sell it. I just so happened to walk in, and then there it was sitting there. I said, is this thing for sale, Bert? And he's like, it is. As soon as he told me the price, that was it. It was over. It was over. I mean, I might even have dished out the 500 or 600 if he said it. He's probably kicking himself in the ass right now for that. But no, I got a really good deal for what it is, man. It's a banger deal, man. It really is. I like it. I love it, man. But yeah, guys. So here it is, guys. This is what's going next. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have so much stuff to actually mail out that we're probably not going to do a giveaway next week. I just have too much on my plate to send out. So what we'll do is we'll do one probably the week after next, or we might even take a couple weeks off. I'm not sure. It all depends. It all depends on how things look and how much I have sent out and gone by that time. And I also have to do some rearranging in here now that I have this thing, because like legit, my wife's like, okay, everything has to be in that room by this time. So yeah, I got to the end of the weekend to get all this shit situated. So yeah, it'll probably be a week or two before we do another giveaway, but here it is, guys. We're going to pull a name out of the hat. If you won last time, you are not in the drawing. Actually, you know what? I don't know. It's up to you. Hey, we'll vote for it in the chat. The guys that won last week, the ESCs and the 262 and Delaware. By the way, yeah, guys, I felt bad for Delaware. Me and Eric put our minds together and we found him a nice little car. RC car. It's pretty nice. It's actually got a lot of upgraded parts on it. It's a used car, but it's got everything to boot. It's got everything. He sent me the link. I picked the car up. It wasn't that much. I think it was like $130 or something like that. So I ended up buying that car. And we're going to give that one to Delaware because I drew his name for this 262 last week and he wasn't in here. And I felt so bad that we drew his name. And then he come in the chat like literally like 3 minutes later, 2 minutes later. So yeah, we me and Eric put our heads together and we bought him a car. Ricky the Photon Dexter, aka Commander Photon, is in the house. Yeah, we gave him a promotion, didn't we, Eric? Eric, we gave him a promotion, right? All right, guys. So I'm drawing a name out of the hat. If you're here, you're here. If you're not, you're not. If you're not, we're drawing a new name. All right, so let's start here. Put those like that. What's that on the back? 62. Oh, shoot. We got to put a number in the hat, guys. I am so sorry. There's one number that we're missing here. 62. And I know he's in here. It's 67 Schmidt. I just saw him write something a minute ago. Yep, he's in here. All right, buddy, you're in the hat. Almost forgot you, bro. That would have sucked, man. I would have felt bad. And ended up having to buy something for you too. Anyways, so all right, let's get it, guys. Pulling a name out of the hat. I'm going to show you guys the number this time. All right, guys. Nope. He's not in here anyways. It's Cyclops Elephant. He's not in here anyways. It's number 19. He's not in here anyways. And not to mention he's overseas. I do something different for those guys. So I'm putting his number to the side, guys, over here in front of the 262. And we're going to pull another number. Yeah, he knows the deal if I pull one of their numbers. Wow, I feel like we pulled this number before. We have pulled this number before. All right, before I show this number, listen, we're voting. We're voting right now. Is it okay for the guys that were in the giveaway last week that won ESCs in the 262? Should they be out for this one, or should they be in? Popular vote, guys. I'm not going to say another damn thing until we. Okay, I'm getting a lot of outs. So okay, listen. So we're gonna go out because that's fair. That's what I do. If you guys won last week or won something last week, that's fair. I'll tell you after we pick a winner who it was, though. You got to be kidding me, you guys. Oh my goodness, you guys, wow. Can you believe that shit? Can you believe that shit? Can you believe it? Can you guys see the number? Can you believe it? Is he here? It's number 4. There he is, dude. All right, yes, guys. Oh my God, this is okay. This is ridiculous. Barry, I haven't even sent you the last goddamn plane yet. So Barry has won, guys. Barry just won. That's the second plane he's won in less than a month's time. So Barry, don't give your address out. These guys are gonna go to your house and beat the snot out of you and steal your plane, your UMX plane. And the rule is that he had to sit out for a giveaway. He sat out for the giveaway with the MiG, and then he was back in the next one. So he was actually in last week when we did this. Yeah, right. Yeah, Barry, go buy a Powerball ticket with Power Play. Don't forget to get the Power Play. You got to get the Power Play on a Powerball. Me and my wife had 4 or 5 numbers one time, and we won like $200 or $300. But if we would have had the multiplier, we would have gotten 900, and we didn't get the multiplier. All right, so the rule is Barry's out for the next giveaway. I don't know what that's going to be yet, guys. I really don't know. Barry, you lucky dog, man. I even rummaged my hand around in there like really good too, you know, mixing them. Barry, you lucky SOB, man. You are a lucky SOB, man. You are a lucky SOB, man. All right, Barry is banned from future giveaways. I think he's rigging my system somehow. I don't know how he's doing it, but I don't know. I don't know how he's doing it, but he's doing this on purpose, and I don't know how he's doing it. Barry, you're a lucky SOB, man. Congratulations to Barry. I don't think we've heard that before. Have we heard congratulations, Barry, before? I'm not sure. I can't remember. No, I'm just kidding, man. Barry, congratulations, man. You are one lucky, like I said, you're a lucky SOB, man. You are lucky, lucky, lucky. Not just to win once in a month's time, but to win twice back-to-back months. That's, I mean, you can't make that shit up, man. Only here, right here on Top of the Line, Dave's RC, will you find shit like that. Because it's the real deal, dude. I don't favor, there's no favoritism here, guys. I put my hand in that hat. Whoever's number gets picked, that is the winner. Okay, so now, do you guys want to know who the number was that I picked right before I picked Barry's? Love RC. Love RC, if you were in this drawing, you would have won. It was number 13, your number, but you was out. I'm actually finishing up your 262 this week. I got the sandpaper. I actually found the cockpit glass, the plastic that goes over there. We have the pilot. Everything's going with it, man. And a battery, you know, the battery. I think I probably have about 20 or 30 flights on this 262, maybe right up around 20 flights. So not a lot of flights. We had more crashes than we had flights on this thing. But she's dialed in now, and for whatever reason it is, for some reason these planes feel like they fly better after you crash them a couple of times. For what, I don't know what the reason is. I don't know why. Yeah, I love RC, dude. I haven't looked yet, Love RC, but if you sent it to my email address, then it's there. Yeah, so yours will probably go out last, Love RC, probably like Monday or Tuesday. That way I can get Barry's. Well, at least they're going to the same place. I can wrap them up together. Good thing I didn't send out your other one yet, huh, Barry? Yeah, you need to go buy some damn lottery tickets. I would be. If I just won 2 drawings back-to-back months, my palms would be itching. I'd be like, damn, I got to go get some scratch tickets, or I would get a Powerball ticket. That's what I would do if I were you. Do you guys have Powerball in California? Isn't that a statewide thing or a nationwide thing? Mike, thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's nice. It's super nice, man. It's in really good shape. I just looked it over earlier. Really good shape, man. It's in perfect shape. It has some nicks here and there, some bangs here and there, but I mean, if you think about it, this is an old plane. This plane was maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, maybe 6, maybe even longer than that ago, man. I have no idea when this thing first came out. Actually, I'll look into it when my phone's charging right now. But hey, why don't you guys do that? Do a quick search and see when this plane, this beast, what does that say? Beastairshows.com. What year did this beast come out? I think it's a Horizon. I think it is a Horizon plane. I'm not sure. It might be a Hangar. I don't know if it's a Hangar 9 or not. Hobby light filter on the phone. 2 filters. It works wonders. Okay. Trick Mustang. Thanks for that, buddy. Use Hobbyco. Hobby light. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm always down for anything that I can get. Ricky, what's the matter, Ricky? Barry G does the Barry G owes Dave one. No, he doesn't owe me anything. I owe him 2 freaking planes now. that's what it is. I owe Barry. Barry, wasn't it you that we were talking about that needed to put some planes in his hangar? He needed to build up his collection. I think the gods heard it, man. I think the gods are answering what they've heard. They literally were like, hey, man, I was just listening to a conversation down there. Seems like Barry G needs to get some planes in his hangar. So let's go over there and rig Dave's RC's giveaway hat and make him pick up his number twice in a couple of months. Oh, it came out in 2013. So 7 years old. 7 years old. This plane's it's a 7-year-old plane, man. Now, I don't know exactly when he bought his. He could have bought it in, 2015 or 2014. Somebody might have even owned it before he did, you guys. I don't know. I'm not sure. Alls I know is that I've been staring at Bert's up at the RC shop, up at Ray and Robin's Hobby. I've been staring at his. They got it hanging from the ceiling, and every time I go in there, I'm looking at that thing, and I'm just like, I want that plane. He's not going to sell it though. He's not. He's not interested in selling it. He's not. I asked him, like, when was it? Last time I was in there, I was like, "Do you know anybody that has one of those that is selling it?" He's like, I do." And just by coincidence, it wasn't that I said, "Hey, bring it in" or anything like that. Just by coincidence, I went in there today, and there it was sitting on the counter. I was like, "Is that it?" And he says, "It sure is." I was like, "Bert, oh my god, man!" And then you guys know the rest of the story. It's just like it's a rare find, you guys. I really enjoy going somewhere and being able to pick up something rare like this. This isn't a it's a piece of it's a piece of art to me. It's not just a plane and you go out and fly it, but it's a piece of art too. I mean, it's a beautiful plane. It's something that anybody that had it should be proud of having it. I mean, honestly, you guys, I never thought in a million years I'd ever get my hands on one, and you just that you get that feeling. You're like, man, I wish I could have one of those. Well, you're probably never ever gonna get one of those, and then you get your heart's content on it. You're set. You're like, yeah, you're never getting one of those. Don't get your hopes up, And then all of a sudden the opportunity comes where where that rare car that you've been looking for 15 years. Oh my God, that's the car I had when I was a kid. It's the same exact one. Oh my God, I got to have it, Like if I ever saw somebody driving down the street in a 69 Dodge Dart GT with a Hemi in it, I would stop that car and I would do anything and everything I possibly could to get that car off of him. That was the very first muscle car that I owned myself. I had a lot of work put into that thing. It was an absolute firecracker. It had a big giant V8 in it. It's like 6.3 liter V8 in it. This thing was a Hemi. It was like a 426 Hemi or something like that. Yeah, 426 Hemi. It was a 426 Hemi in a Dodge Dart. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, like the old Dodge Darts. They also used to call them Plymouth something, Plymouth Slinger or Plymouth Side. Well, I can't remember. They used to have a slant six engine in them. The normal ones did. And then there was another version called the Custom, which had a 318 in it. And the Dodge Dart GT, you couldn't make the mistake of this one being a custom or a slant six version. This thing was jacked up in the back, like naturally. It had that big old crank in it. It was like, oh man, this thing was ridiculous. And when you punch the gas on that thing, if I put Mickey Thompson's, I ended up putting Mickey Thompson's on that car. And I ended up slightly bending the frame a little bit. I popped a wheelie too fast in that car. It popped the wheelie too, by the way. It popped the wheelie. And I slightly tweaked the frame on it. The guy who bought it from me was like, I don't give a shit. He says, I'm racing it anyways. It's not going to be like something, But if I ever saw somebody with that car, I would do whatever I could in my power to try to convince them to sell it to me, because it's just one of those things. You're never going to have it again. And then all of a sudden the opportunity comes and there's a chance that you might be able to have it. Then yeah. So I see somebody in here, 68 Camaro SS, Jeff Custom. Yep. The 87 Camaro that I have, it's filling the void a little bit of that Dodge Dart. But the thing is there are Dodge Dart GTs out there. But I have not found one with the 427 or 426 Hemi in it. I have not found one out there. They all have like either what was it, like a 380 something or whatnot, or a 380 something or a 390 something. I can't remember what it was now. Dodge motor, a 400 or something like that. Maybe it was a 400 small block or 400 big block. I'm not sure. No, that was Pontiac. Never mind. No, I don't know. I don't know what the original GTs came, but I honestly believe that the person who had this car before me, they actually put that 426 in it, because I could never find another Dodge Dart with a 426 in it. I never found another one ever. So I think, yeah, a 383. There you go, Wreckham Royce. There it is, 383. He's got it. And there was a version with a 340. They also had a 318, and then they stepped down to that whatever it was there. That slant six was in the what the hell did they what did they used to call the was it called the Swinger, the Plymouth Swinger or something like that? Yeah, so that sounds about right. I think it was a 383. I think. Yeah, Eric, I know. Tell me about it. I had one, pristine shape, man. I ended up trading it for about 20 grand and a Taurus SHO. Pretty new car. Um, I was going to be doing some traveling back and forth from Mississippi to Maine, and I couldn't drive that Dodge Dart GT. I just couldn't. That thing would have killed me in gas going up and down and back, down and back. So I ended up getting that Taurus HSO. Had a Kawasaki engine in it. It was supercharged. That thing was ridiculously fast. Not as fast as that Hemi, but it was pretty gosh darn quick. Um, 4 speed, 5 speed? Was it a 4 speed transmission, automatic transmission, or a 3 speed automatic transmission? No, that was a manual. That car was a manual. That's right. It was a manual. I think it was a 4 speed manual as well. I think it was only 4 speeds. Um, Holy freaking smokes, was that car fast? I ended up crashing that thing on the beach down in Gulfport, Mississippi. I jumped the median. The car rolled completely over. It flipped like 3 or 4 times. And then I landed right side up on the beach. I started the car and drove off. It just dented in the hood a little bit. The reason they didn't get jacked up is because the rolls happened in the sand. It was like really, really, really like soft sand. I bet you whatever you had, what was in that 69 Roadrunner? Was it a 383 as well? Oh, Fireblade. Where you at, dog? Where you at? Fireblade. What's up, man? There he is. I know. I'm rambling, bro. I am rambling. You guys got to tell me to shut up, man. You guys got to tell me. I can't believe we're holding solid at 32. Had a 401 AMX. Ooh, that sounds pretty. And then there was a 440 GTX. Oh, yes, the GTX. Yes, that was a nice car. The Plymouth GTX. Sweet car. My buddy had a purple one, a dark purple one. And he had glass packs on that thing. And if he come by your house, man, he would shatter your windows. They would almost break. Freaking 440. Jesus Christ. That's a big motor. That is a massive motor. That's a big motor. My dad had a 454 in his 1970 Chevelle SS. And that thing popped wheelies. That thing popped wheelies. That thing. Oh no, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. He wanted to put a 454 in it. Sorry, my bad. My bad. He wanted to put a 454 in it. I think he had some like souped up like 350, maybe a stroker motor in it. I can't remember what he did with it now. I think it was a stroker. I think it was a 383 stroker that he had in that Chevelle, and that bad boy was sick. That was a sick ass car. Yeah, I know. Dave's RC, where we talk about cars and other shit. We talk about everything here. It's not just about RC. It's about whatever the hell we want to talk about. 145 miles per hour. You're right, baby. 145 miles per hour, and your butt is clinching, guaranteed, because that thing is floating at that speed. It's going, not unless you have that good suspension under it. Dave's garage. What does that say? Dave's garage. I think that's what he meant to put in Dave's garage. Oh, that is garage. Never mind. Truck is a straight pipe and lot. Eric, oh, you're talking about that diesel with the turbo? No, Ryan's not asleep. He was just talking about some type of an 88. He had an 88 something. Whew, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The fastest I've ever been in a car was in that Dodge Dart, and it tacked out at like 120, I believe. All the old cars did. So I honestly don't know how fast I was going. I had the thing buried to where you couldn't see the damn needle anymore. Olds Delta, the '88 Delta. Ah, no shit. That car had a small part in that movie 8 Mile with Eminem. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the rapper Eminem. He came out with a movie, or he was in a movie called 8 Mile. And his mother actually gave him a car, and it was a 1988 Delta. 455 Olds Rocket. Yep, that's what Grandpa drove right there, man. Grandpa liked them old 88 Deltas and those Ford LTDs. As a matter of fact, I believe my father had a Ford LTD. One of the nicest cars my dad had. He had a Chevy Monte Carlo with a 350. This thing was absolutely ridiculous. High output engine, fuel injected. I believe it was an 87 or an 88. It might even have been an 89. I'm not sure. But that thing was absolutely beautiful. One of a kind. I believe it had leather interior in it as well. It might have had I remember a sunroof on that thing. I want to say there was a sunroof, and not many of them came with a sunroof. Like not many at all. And most of the ones that you did see with sunroofs, I believe they were custom jobbies. Like you had to order it extra when you bought the car. You had to order it. They actually did it as a add-on. 74 Gran Torino. Hey man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I fell in love with that Gran Torino when I was watching that Clint Eastwood movie, Gran Torino. You guys may have seen it, maybe you haven't. It's on Netflix. If you guys haven't seen it, it's actually a pretty cool movie. I mean, come on now. It's freaking Dirty Harry, for Christ's sakes. But yeah, he's just an old guy, old neighbor. Yeah, he has this Gran Torino, the whole car, the whole time this movie's going on. The movie really has nothing to do with the Gran Torino except for the fact that the guy, the old man, Clint Eastwood, has a Gran Torino that this next door neighbor kid likes. He ends up giving him the car in the end. But yeah, it's a pretty good movie. It's not your typical Clint Eastwood movie, but it's Clint Eastwood. I mean, come on, guys, Clint Eastwood. Yeah, guys. So me and my wife want to go out, and I promised her I would be out a little early on this one. I'm actually running a little bit late. I was supposed to be done by now. But you guys, I appreciate you guys coming by. Episode 5 of Tobaline. I can't believe it's already been 5 episodes. They're going by pretty quick. Like every day, every time we have one, I actually have to think back. Where we at? Oh, we're at 5 today. Okay, all right. So not bad, you guys. I appreciate everybody coming in. I mean, I could sit here and hang out with 26 of you guys all night long. 30 guys. I could hang out with you guys all night long. I really could. But I leave that for Ryan. Ryan pulls the all-nighters, not Dave. Dave gets on, does his business, and gets off. Gets out. He's out. Yep, get in, get it done, and get out. I'm just kidding, guys. But I appreciate you guys coming in here and hanging out with me. Reckham Roy's, RC Weaving, Pilot Ryan, Jeff's Custom, Ricky, Barry, Michael, or Mitchell, Love RC. Video editor, Eric Rogers. You guys, thank you, man. I appreciate you guys coming in here. Barry, you lucky dog. We're going to make sure that he doesn't win at least the next 2 times. Don't worry, guys. I got it. I got your backs. Trick Mustang. Hey, man, I appreciate you sticking in here until the end. Mike, thank you. I appreciate you guys hanging out here with me. Yeah, Ryan, you're well on your way to 5K, man. And I have been pushing people your way, like people that I know from some of the people that I subscribe to, and I'm trying to get them over there to subscribe for you. A lot of these guys are overseas, like where Jeff Nichols is, and I'm trying to get most of Jeff Nichols guys over here to subscribe for you as well. I'm also putting the good word out for all the rest of you guys too. Reckham Roy's, Jeff's Custom, Shadow Ops RC, Eric Rogers. Skip built. I don't really have to do much for Skip built. He's already built himself a channel over there where he's already got a lot in the spotlight. He trust me, I don't think he needs any help from me. He's doing great. Always has. He's always had a really nice show over there. He does a good job. Ruffins, my man Ruffins. Oh man. All right, guys. Like I said, guys, I'm out of here. That's it for me for the night. Dave's RC, episode 5, toe the line. I appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to leave the chat open for you guys to hash it out. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.